following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Of course! Of course!
Leathery wing sound.
Oh. That's fine.
Yeah, you don't know.
Yeah. I have my gun with me.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm trying to find the source of that noise. 34.
Behind you.
Like, with light up. What am I looking at?
Okay, so there's a 12-foot tall lizard creature with two heads that's vaguely man-like, and it's eating what looks like a large winged creature with three heads. And when you put up the light, one of its head keeps eating, and the other one's just like...
Have I seen anything like this before?
No! It's a creature!
I'm going to leave.
Good. Deeper in, obviously, because it's blocking your way out.
Wait, I'll do like this, maybe.
Okay. You do catch a couple of glimpses of other things based on a perception check as you're fleeing in blind piss-whittling panic.
28.
Yeah, you do see like a white, vaguely luminescent humanoid shape passing through the bamboo for a bit, but they like go past a stalk and just disappear.
Okay.
And you do think you see what looks like a ninja, like basically a black humanoid shape, like paralleling you for a bit, but that disappears.
Okay.
Now you know what you're up against.
Well, now I know to come back with a suit.
Yeah. I love. I can't wait for the Black Knight suit Mark 1 to just be like snap crunch.
Yeah.
There's no way to not destroy the. It's like, oh, we think something came through the bamboo forest. It's just this bit.
Yep. So that's what I'm setting up for the rest of the night, is getting ready to don the suit to go out. Jesus Christ.
In the morning, you hear people talking about how, like, 3 Triad members were apparently found decapitated, kneeling outside of the bamboo forest last night, and an American shoe print was found near there. It's your shoe print. And apparently these guys had been breaking into the Pai Gao parlor, Gai Pao, in town, and that was where they were last seen. Like they were seen like breaking in there, and then a spirit got them, and then they were just like there in the morning. Like a black spirit came and took them. And from you, that would have been like about an hour after you were there.
Oh, okay.
In your mind.
Fuck. I wasn't expecting actual monsters. Okay.
I didn't think you would be.
Fucking giant dude and listen.
To be fair, they're more scared of you than you are of them.
No! They're fucking...
Otherwise it would have attacked!
They're about to be.
Ain't gonna be! Clunk, clank, clunk.
So, are there cosmetic modifications I could make to the suit that, like...
You could get paints and dyes.
Yes.
And you can get bits made to, like, bolt onto it.
Yeah, but to make it look like if someone didn't see it properly, that it could be, like armor.
Yeah!
Like, yeah.
You could get, like, some things fashioned that kind of look like... God, in my head, all I can think of is, like, Japanese samurai-style armor, but I know, like, the Chinese armor wasn't too different.
Yes.
It had, like, a flatter plate and, like, a puffier... I want to say Boken, but that's a training sword.
It looks like Bush,
Yeah. You can definitely get some tooling made to Lubu yourself up.
Yeah. So the next bit I'm gonna be spending time, because that's not gonna happen immediately. I'm gonna spend time doing that, and then, like, learning language and actually working on the thing.
The group in the Emejika Doctor tents, they're quite excited because you haven't made a roll yet to determine the tragedy of the day. You know, just your research roll to see if anything like spectacular or unfortunate, colorfully happens.
Neurology. There it is. I've got a 25.
You discover today that 2 versions of the same disease that are in a different self-rotating cycle will attack each other and cause way more damage. Thus, the certain patients experience severity symptoms is now explained. Also, like, if the immune system does actually manage to start getting a hold on the warring pairs of viruses, they'll just team up together and beat it up.
Ah, okay. So they'll fight the immune system first, but then
then turn on each other to... And basically, the war doesn't end from... Like, you're testing it on rats.
Yeah.
Like, Asian rats, I guess. Or, like... And it's like... Neither side wins, but the war ravages the body to the point where the patient dies, and then both the diseases die because there's nothing left to consume. Yeah. So it's just like, oh, fuck, why, why? Well, this is a setback, yeah, says Mr. Ree. Remember, he's an American Japanese man, so he does sound American.
A setback, certainly, but.
Although I wonder if there's a way we can use this to our advantage.
If we could change it so they only fight themselves instead of the immune system.
The immune system itself, with a booster perhaps, might be able to overcome it. I tell you what, why don't I research that possibility and you continue the chain breakdown?
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Okay. Give me a... We should test on different rats.
Good idea.
American lab rats have long telomeres. They have elongated telomeres, and regular rats do not.
Yeah.
So we should see how the results differ on the different rats, and then...
I'll go see Harvey and see if we can get some America rats.
Yeah.
Leaves. Kim arrives with a tray of fish. Oh. You like eating fish, right?
I do.
Good. Fish, lunch, eat.
Oh, thank you.
Sticks. Knife and fork? Yes, Jacob Jones is also there, and he's in a bad mood.
Which one was he?
He's the guy... he's a surgeon/virologist.
Ah, yeah. Who was the head?
Harvey Blake Inger.
Harvey was like... right?
Yeah.
But, like, Jacob Jones was the head.
He's the head surgeon. He's, like, the medical guy in charge. But, like, you all answer to Harvey.
Yeah, he's the one that called me a Nazi.
Great. So you've discovered that the virus is even deadly to itself. Wonderful. Good job.
This could be a good thing.
It could be, but I hope we can come up with a cure in the next, say, 3 days.
That's very specific.
Yeah.
Something gone wrong?
Yeah. I sent the suggestion about the Native Americans back. Apparently they're going to ask for a volunteer to volunteer for infection.
Okay. I think isolating the gene is important.
Every avenue we turn down just ends in a blind end. If I didn't know better, I'd say someone knew what we were doing and was changing things.
The virus seems to change itself.
That surprised me too. It shouldn't do that. I have been asked to investigate the possibility that it is an aware consciousness. Again, even though we have already investigated that.
What do we do if it is?
Well, it isn't. We already investigated that. But we will do everything again. And if it is, then we need to try and engage a dialogue with it.
Yeah.
If, at the moment, an aware virus would be tremendous. Especially if it can change itself.
Viruses, like everything, while not necessarily aware, are trying to propagate themselves into the future.
That is only one sign of life, though.
Yeah.
So far, it hasn't demonstrated any others, but...
Its ability to The problem is the way that it actively avoids the specific avenue of study you're doing.
I'm still sure it's got to be a mutant thing. Like, maybe there's a virus controller mutant. Like, there's fire controllers, why not a virus?
We haven't encountered mutancy in animals other than humans, though, have we?
I'm unaware of any of that, I don't know. I need to get some sleep, I'm gonna take today off.
Or what if this virus originated in a mutant, and its exposure to the way that mutant's powers worked?
That's disturbing. It would mean we would have to exterminate all mutants. And I don't want to do that. We can't do that. It's not humane. I mean, I realize... that's not important anymore. I need a break. He'll leave. Come back and grab the medicinal bourbon. And oh yeah, you guys have a medicine cabinet, and then another one that's medicine cabinet, and it's got like bourbon, scotch, whiskey, tequila, sake, like pilsner. It's just a medicinal bourbon.
Yeah. For disinfecting.
For drinking.
Yeah.
Your pain away.
Yeah. There was another person in the...
your cast that you've been introduced to so far is Dr. Jacob Jones, Nurse Lani Cross, Mr. Ree, Harvey Blake Inger, Major Dozovic, and Kim O'Connor. And you have actually explored enough so that I will actually email you this file.
And Lani Cross was the, like, super friendly one that was...
Yeah, she's an anesthesiologist, and she likes to party. She likes to party. She likes to party. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah, I mean, I'll eat and then continue working and then...
I'll eat and then here. Pigs?
Sorry?
What?
We're eating fish.
Oh, okay, good. Don't you? You eat and work?
Yeah.
Evening draws down.
Oh, go to the,
Hi! I'm Distracting Kim, remember me?
It's good to see you.
Look, I know we had no plans tonight, and that needs to stay the same way, because I have to run an errand.
Oh?
So if there's anything you need me to fetch, you gotta do it in the next 15 minutes, because I gotta get on the bike.
Oh, where are you going?
They've done a drop, and I need to pick up the crate.
Oh, how far away is it?
If it doesn't drift, could be a half-hour bike. So, like, what with unpacking and hiding and everything, I could be gone all night. So, if there's anything that you need lifting and carrying, now's your last chance.
I actually need her to help put on the suit, don't I?
You could do it yourself, but it would take a long time. I mean, like, when I said, like, you have 15 cases of Black Knight suit, that also includes a frame that it hangs from, so you can,
I assume
like,
that's what it's on. It's what I've been modifying it on.
Yeah, so you can, like, get it and just, like, go and put it on yourself, but it's just awkward. But also, like, getting her to help you put it on, then she would know.
That's the thing.
And that, I don't think you know her well enough for that
I
yet.
sure don't.
Especially not how paranoid you are about your secrets.
No, absolutely not.
No?
No.
Okay.
Good luck.
I'm guessing you don't want government FUD in the morning.
No thanks. They have actual food here, funnily enough.
I know, but it just seems like I'm taking from others.
When you purchase it with real money?
Look, it's an emotional guilt, not an intellectual one. Just let me feel bad about my white privilege.
Okay, as long as you don't force it onto other people.
Okay.
I'm going to continue to eat real food, though.
I mean, no one's stopping you.
Except the American government.
Well, to be fair, there isn't food to go around everyone. And government FUD grant... Man, it's amazing how fast they came up with these. Almost like they had it ready to go.
Like they had been working on it, yeah. I'll leave the talk about conspiracies. I'll leave you to it.
I still blame the reptiloids.
Reptiloids.
The lizard people who secretly run everything through the Illuminati.
The lizard people.
Don't let anyone tell you they're not real.
Oh.
I've seen one.
No?
Yeah, big two-headed thing.
When?
I was skinny dipping in the pools, and there was a big lizard thing looking at me, licking one of its chops. I mean, maybe it could have been the beer. I don't know.
That sounds horrifying.
I may have also been smoking something.
That may have contributed. It still sounds horrifying.
Yeah, I mean, you know. Still, I mean, you should be careful and probably, like, stay away from the pools at night. Just saying.
Wasn't too bad last time I went.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Just found
You called out the guards because you killed someone?
No, I just found a dead triad member. Well, he was dying, and then they murdered him.
Yeah, Wait. How did you know he was a triad guy?
So he had drugs on him.
Another victim of the mysterious spirits. Or there's a gang war or something.
Yeah,
Spirits aren't real.
No.
Anyway, gotta go. There, that's the one thing that could have interpolated you out of the way. Just showing up going, but I wanted to go on a day.
Okay. Now I put on the black suit.
Cool, and here's your place in the middle of town with all of these torches and guard towers around. How exactly are you planning on sneaking anywhere?
No, I don't need to because it's like decked out like it's armor, right?
Oh, you haven't actually talked to the guys to do that yet.
Oh, sorry. I thought. Okay, is this the next day? Sorry, I thought we were like because I said that's what I'm gonna do, and I thought.
Oh, okay. We'll just gloss over that. Yeah. Okay. So like this is a week later now. Yeah. You had to contract that from the guild crafters.
Yeah.
So they all know you have it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's competently done, I guess.
Cool.
Okay, cool. Where are you going? What are you doing?
The bamboo forest is real big, right?
It's big. It's girthy. It's real girthy.
Is there sort of like... Is there somewhere I can move that I can just go in around so I don't have to deal with like the farms or the...
You could go through the cast area, go back around the Heisei school, and go through the Forbidden Spirit Karst region.
Are there a lot of lights? Are the torches there? Like...
No. Surprisingly, it's super dark.
Yeah. So, because I have like night vision and enhanced senses and shit, I'm gonna make a bunch of perception checks.
Okay.
Just look for people or whatever.
You need a stealth suit.
Yeah, I know. I got a 31.
There are things moving around the Forbidden Spirit region of the cast.
Are they people-shaped?
Vaguely. But they don't seem to be guards or things.
Oh, take a closer look. I'll just...
Clang, clang! Yeah, they notice you.
Yeah, obviously. What?
Just hide, it'll go away soon.
I'll make a perception check.
Then you hear that.
Oh, okay. I got a 38. It's just some dudes.
Some dudes.
Yeah, I'll keep progressing and then go round into the...
Okay, give me a perception check just to find the secret drug deal.
Find the secret what?
Drug deal.
39.
Yeah, there's a guy there, and he's meeting with other guys, and he has like a big thing of opium. And they're having a low discussion, and like a big pouch of money is being passed over.
I'm going to turn up my enhanced hearing abilities to try to listen in on what's being said.
Remember, tell your boss he still owes us for the last one. He cannot make infinite deliveries. The governor's guards are too aware. I'm telling you, the spirit stopped us. You talk of that spirit. That is just a legend we put around so people don't come into the forest where a secret opium lab is.
Now I'm gonna fight them.
You just drop on one of them, crushing them dead,
I'm
I
not
assume?
trying to murder them.
You just drop down on one and hit them from surprise, so
Yeah.
you can get, like, a surprise attack?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay.
I mean, you probably can't miss, because they're not expecting it, but, you know, you might roll a 1. You might roll a 1.
I could. Oh, I didn't.
Okay, so you hit.
24.
Toughness check, go! 2 degrees is stunned, so he basically cannot take actions and has taken a damage.
Yeah.
The other ones are like, oh no! Then, like, a spirit, like a ghost figure with long, flappy shroud and like a bone-white devil mask, leaps out and just, like, slices the tendons on the back of one of the other guy's legs and cuts his head off.
So I'm going to take a closer look at this figure now that it's
Clearly not a real spirit. It's clearly a person dressed like a demon.
Okay, I'm going to make a grab for the spirit.
Okay, I am going to make a ninja dodge roll.
Okay.
Success.
Yeah.
You cannot grab them. Don't bother making a check.
Sure.
They just roll away and just be like...
And who are you?
Just runs away.
I could see through his eyes.
Yeah, I know. You just see them go like that. That's why I did the thing.
Okay, so there's, like, the guy I unconscious...
Oh, sorry. No. Then run off.
Okay, so there's the guy I unconscious...
Well, he's just lost his actions. Okay. He's not unconscious yet. But the other guy's, like, dead.
Alright, I'm gonna move to unconscious.
I mean, I realize that was way too many actions to do that, but, like, the narrative scene that you need to be introduced to this thing. Yeah, take down. These are They're Gumbies.
Yeah. I'm gonna...
Just wumpus woo.
I'm gonna move to unconscious, this guy.
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
I don't see anything stopping you.
I'll put the drugs... Yeah, so I'll just get the drugs and the money and put it near them, because...
The smoke dissipates.
Well, what I plan to do is, after I go into the bamboo forest, I'm going to come back and drop this off at the front.
People are definitely noticing the huge figure move, like, leaping over their town. At this point.
It's a spirit.
I mean, maybe they will interpret it that way. I haven't made any of those. I will do those rolls after session.
Okay.
To determine how this is interpreted.
So now I'm looking for an opium lab in the bamboo forest.
That's gonna take a lot of time.
Do you want some perception checks?
I do really want that.
This is a natural 20.
You find it. It's deep in the forest and there's a bunch of lanterns on poles. They've made a little clearing.
Ah, okay.
And there's a bunch of lanterns on poles and there's, like, slave labor doing the things that opium processing does. I don't actually know what it is. I don't want to know. I'm happy you're not knowing. And there's, like, a bunch of guys standing around with weapons and that, making people work harder and faster.
Rubber bullets. Gonna start. So, like, are there guards that other guards can't see? You know what I mean? Like, you pick up the guards other guards can't see first, and then, like...
Oh, okay. So you want to try and do a stealth takedown with a pneumatic suit that sounds like Ed 209
I'm just trying to take down the guard so I can get close, so I can move in, yeah.
I mean, sure.
Also, it's also, like, it's just, like, just getting hit with something, too. They're not suspect. I've got a 30 to hit.
Yeah. Unconscious.
Okay. How many guards are there total? Like,
there is another one.
There's another one. I'll go for him too.
Oh, what is that?
20,
Nothing here.
20 to hit.
Yes.
Okay. How do the slaves react to these two people just becoming unconscious?
That's a good point. I should do a reaction. They scream in panic, knocking over lanterns, burning everything to the ground. I rolled a 1. It's like they all knocked over all of their lanterns at the same time and then thrashed around in a panic, destroying all of the thing and burning themselves to death. But there's still evidence.
Can I try to save some of them?
You saved one old woman.
Okay.
They're all old.
Okay. And there's evidence.
She's like, no, spirit, no. No.
Calm yourself.
No. Oh, the American devil spirit.
No, I'm speaking.
Oh, okay.
I'm speaking Chinese.
Calm yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, no, spirit, no. I'm trying. I live a good life.
Put her down at the edge of where the fire is.
Okay, you take her to the edge of the fire. You put one in the back of her head. You put her down.
Yeah, that's exactly. Yeah. Like old Yeller.
Oh, yellow? You racist.
And then I'll go through the building and like find the evidence or look for any evidence. Or
Yeah, you find great stockpiles of the things they use to process opium,
Yeah.
and there's like pack pressed poppy things,
yeah.
and but it looks like if you wanted to, you could let the fire into the storage area and destroy their supply there if you wanted to. It's an option.
From my experience talking to the guards and talking to people in town, do I think that...
There's no way you will get anyone to come this deep.
No, I wouldn't get them to come... But would bringing it to them be better or just destroying it? That's what I mean.
The evidence of their eyes would tell them that you have it, and you don't have enough of a reputation with them to be like, I found this evidence yet, and just on your word.
Yeah.
Because they'd be like, where did you find it? And you'd be like, middle of the frost. And they'd be like, and how did you get there without dying from the spirits? You didn't, liar, American devil.
Okay, and so there's,
At this point.
Okay, are there any, like, notes or anything I can recover?
Let's see.
I'll give you an investigation sheet.
Yes, you will.
30.
There is a scrap of a sack that has the East India Trading Company logo on it.
Oh, okay. I'll be taking that.
Although, like, that's the closest thing you find to like a note.
Oh, okay. So there's nothing really.
There is a strong box with lots of money in it, and it's not the evidence, but you would find it.
I'll take it.
Yeah, your suit can lift that. It's a box about yay big, and it's just got like about half full of yuan coins.
It's just like an absurd amount of money.
Like ridiculous.
Yeah.
Especially to the peasants of the area, this would be just like, what? I can't even conceive of this money.
And those guards just died in the fire, I imagine. Or can I... The guards are unconscious? Did they just die in the fire?
No, because they were outside the building, so they're fine.
Yeah, are we taking this?
Okay. They are dressed in what looks like military... Like, you've seen the guards wear they wear the same stuff.
Yeah.
But it's clearly not army. It's like... Not... It doesn't have, like... It's like undyed. It's just, like, the protective stuff.
Are there... So, are there, like... Because they don't use paper, but is there, like, scraps or something that could be written on?
You could...
Because what I want to do is, I basically want to tie them up, drop them in front of the guard station with a big, like, stuck on them, the triad.
Oh, you could,
symbol.
like, take some... You could, like, peel off their shoulder thing, right on that, and then just, like...
Yeah,
it's
okay.
like, you could do that.
Right, I will do that.
Right. Roll your calligraphy.
Oh, goodness. Well, unfortunately... What about applied mathematics?
I'm gonna say no. Artistry would be the next one.
Artistry.
If it's a painted art.
I have geometry.
No.
Linguistics?
No, that's spoken.
Oh.
I mean, otherwise it's gonna have to come down to fighting.
Fighting?
Because it's the dexterity of the hand.
Okay. Alright, I got 20 on fighting.
Okay, and we'll just take up the ridiculous DCs for making that super neat that would have been not there if you had calligraphy.
Yes, yeah.
Right, you can read it.
It just needs to be rough enough. Because, like, it just needs to be the triad symbol.
Oh!
Yeah.
If that's... Yeah, you don't need a
Ah,
It's
okay.
just...
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll let the fire consume all the drugs.
Right.
I'll take the money and the guards.
That you can carry that easy.
Yeah. Is there any risk of the fire spreading?
It's contained within a small stone building.
Oh, okay, cool.
But every time you fire your rockets off, you in the middle of the forest, you do have a chance of igniting the bamboo forest. Of course, if you don't leap out, you will make a very clear and obvious black night trail.
Yes, that's the thing.
So I roll your chance of igniting things every time you leap, which I
Yeah.
haven't done till now because I'm like, we ease into this.
Yeah.
You think you've done a good job by standing on the roof and jumping from there in the clearing. Actually, I don't know why I rolled. I mean, it just makes sense that you wouldn't do it here.
So the body that was there before... There were 2 dead bodies and 1 unconscious guy, right? Are they still all there?
No.
They're gone?
Yeah.
And the money... And the money and drugs are gone too?
Oh no, you've leapt off with them.
No. Because they were doing it. They were doing a deal.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that is the drugs are still there.
Yeah.
The bodies, sorry, they're not. You will find them at the edge of the pools,
Okay.
up on stakes with the drugs around them, and the money is gone.
Okay.
And there's like they're tied up with their wristo held open, like the hand is tucked into a rope there, so it forces the wrist outwards, and the sleeve has been torn off. It's like it's a message.
Okay. I'll... How many people are on the streets and, like, actually in the guard towers looking down? Like,
In the guard towers, there are at least one person looking in every direction at all times. How attentive they're being is up to individual hidden roles you don't know. And in the low town, it's fairly busy, but in the village, it gets pretty dead at night.
yeah.
Of course, your place is right here in the middle of everything. Like, super noticeable.
Yeah, so I'll drop the 2 guards I have. I'm just gonna drop them at the guard tower. Like, just... Because I'll tie them up and just drop them in front of the guard tower.
Yeah, you were noticed. Obviously.
I'll make... So if they can see me, I'll make a show of leaving all the money, like the chest of money there. I'll open it and tip it upside down on the...
Interesting, yes. Okay, yep.
guys I got. And then I will leave.
You walk back to your hotel.
No.
Launch yourself into the sky until you
Yes.
become a glimmering star in the night.
Yeah, that's the goal.
You faggot.
Yeah. So actually, the other thing I want to do is go to where the she said the drop zone would be to make sure everything went fine there.
Oh yeah, I mean she's well back by now.
Oh, she's way back. Okay, that's fine. Yeah.
You go to the drop zone. There is like it's just an empty area.
Okay.
It's just an area.
Okay. And then after that, I will.
You need a night cave,
Yeah.
so you could walk there secretly and then put the Black Knight suit on.
Yes. I mean, I could spend some time now looking for such.
Yeah,
a
I mean,
convenient
you could
cave.
do that.
I will look for such a convenient cave.
Go ahead.
Just perception.
Yes.
What do you want, like tracking? Oh, and tracking is perception. No. It's not allowed.
First 4.
28.
You know, it's funny, but there's a cave by the water just down past the lighthouse around the point. It's actually like just hidden by that mountain and lighthouse. But no one seems to go there at all. And there's a cave that's down on the water's edge, and it leads sort of in to like a big area. And like just walking around, you notice that it's certainly big enough, and it's sort of protected enough from the elements by the winding entrance they're in.
And it doesn't look like anyone comes here.
Well, no, I mean it's undisturbed for all time. It seems.
Oh, okay.
There seems to be some form of local superstition about the Sea Devil Cave.
Do I find any sea devils?
Yeah, no, surprisingly, it's almost like it's bullshit.
My dude, there were 12-foot tall, 2-headed lizard men. I couldn't know.
This is a convenient secret hero
Yes,
lair that
okay.
is safe.
Okay.
As far as you know.
Right, I will... Well, I'll memorize the layout of the cave.
Okay, so it comes in and then there's like a chicane, like in original Deus Ex when they wanted to hide the loading area.
Yeah.
And then there's a big open cave.
Oh. It's like...